Hey you, good afternoon. Good afternoon from beautiful Miami. My name is Maryam Isa Al Ali Zastafel. I put God first. This is my story and I have a purpose. I help others embrace their authentic self to serve a bigger purpose. Everything I do in my life, excuse me, from the minute I wake up in the morning to the minute I go to sleep at night is in service of something bigger than who I am. And welcome you ladies to Conquer with Maryam. It's a show that we do every single Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. here in beautiful Miami, and it's I believe it's 8:30 p.m. in beautiful Dubai, and which we bring to you guys a topic that is going to be beneficial for your life and also for your business, especially for the ladies. And what we actually offer you guys here are different skills that you need to go ahead and conquer in order for you to do something massive with your life. So the skill that I would love to teach you guys today, and has been a game changer for me, is the skill of learning how to say no. What to say? What? No. No. Now, this is a challenge that I used to have personally. I didn't know how to deal with it because I thought that all my life I had to do to be in a certain way. I have to behave in a certain way. Everything that I'm told to do, I should say, okay, fine, I'll do it without any questioning. And I thought this is how life should be lived. Where in fact, I later on in life I realized that's not how the game of life goes. There are certain things I don't want to do in my life, and that's what I need to say no. If you don't let me allow me just to fix the hair here. It's a little bit messy today. Not messy, it's a little bit all over the place. Okay, much better, so I can talk to you guys. So it's a skill. Going back to the power of saying no, I'm gonna tell you guys, not everything in your life is a yes and I'm gonna do it, especially if it's something that you are not convinced with. This is applies to life, it applies to business, it applies to who you are as a being. Many of us, we don't want to do something, but we don't have the courage to say no. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's not my thing. I don't want to study this. I don't want to be with this person. I don't want to be in this job. I don't want to take this task because no, it's not in alignment with who I am. And many people actually they fall in the trap of saying yes all the time, to the extent that they don't know how to say no, and they feel that if I say no, it means that I am not a very good person. That's why I keep saying, I have to say yes to tell people I'm a good person, to say that I'm actually what is the word? A team player and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you guys, if you cannot control the fact that you need to say no in certain situations, everybody's going to take advantages of you, and you're going to put yourself last. You're not going to put yourself first when you go ahead and allow everybody to take advantage of you. So, how do you learn how to say no? I'm going to share that with you guys in a second. But let me share with you what happens when you don't say no. You waste your time. The first thing that happens is that you waste your time by saying yes to things that you don't want to say yes to, and which you could say no to save time, effort, energy, and so on and so forth, right? And when you see many people actually not having the courage to say no, they waste their time doing something they're not supposed to be doing. So, number one, you waste your time. The second thing that happens when you don't say no, and it's very, very, very important for you guys to understand, is you do not have your own view about life. You don't. Because you dictate where you are and where your future could be, excuse me, by what will people think about you. So you don't have a perspective about your life because you don't have the courage to say no. And you don't build up the life that you want because you don't know how to say no. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. And by the way, when you say no, it doesn't mean that you are rebellious or disrespectful. It has nothing to do with it. It means you have a strong opinion and you know why you're saying yes or no. There are many people, if you ask them, why did you do this and why did you do that? You'll be like, I don't know. Just because. Just because is not a reason. Just because it's something just you say to justify to yourself what more you could have done for your life, right? So that's the second thing I want to go ahead and share with you. The third thing that happens when you are not having the courage to say no, and this is again really powerful. You allow people to take advantage of you. Every single time someone took advantage of you is because you didn't say no. You didn't say, I'm not gonna do this. It's not in alignment with my values, with my gifts, with my passion. Excuse me. Excuse me. With my purpose. It's not in alignment. So when we don't have a purpose, we don't have a direction, we say no, and then everybody take advantage of us. Every single time, I'm gonna tell you, if you're gonna track it down, every single time you didn't say no, what happened? What was the reason, Habibti or Habibi? But since I'm talking to the ladies, Habibtis, it's because you didn't say no. That's why they took advantage of you. At work, at business, in life, whatever it is that you want to go ahead and call, fix it. So how do I fix this? Maryam, I have a problem. I don't know how to say no. I'm indecisive when it comes to that. I don't want to upset people. Before I give you the tips on how to say no, I'm going to tell you something. If all what you think about is upsetting people, you will never be able to say no. If all what you think about is, oh my God, I'm going to be upsetting so and so, I promise you, my advice, Habibti, it's not going to take you far. The day you let go of what will people think about you is the day you actually start living. Okay? So let me show you how you can actually say no. Okay? I'm not trying to cause trouble here. I'm trying to teach you a skill that is actually beneficial for your life and your business. You say no to certain partnerships. You say no to a marriage. You say no to something at work. You say no to something that you believe in. You say no. No, I don't want it. Nafi qata. It's like it's not part of who you are. Okay. So the first thing you need to do when it comes to say no, start saying no to smaller things at the beginning. Simple. You go to a restaurant. Maybe you don't want to drink anything. No, I'm good, thank you. Do you want, so how much things do you want in the menu? I want 1, 2, 3. By the way, when Alex and I we go order in a restaurant, we don't go ahead and look at the menu and we analyze the menu. We sit down, we order. We sit down and because we don't have much time to go ahead and select, do a menu selection. What do you have? What is the best thing here? Okay, order. Khalas, done. Eating, going, done. So you start saying no to the little things at the beginning. Okay? You go to the store. Okay? You go to Jam'iyya. You start shopping in the Jam'iyya. You're by the checkout counter. You find your favorite chocolate there. No, I'm not taking it today. Simple. Okay? You are about to go to sleep at night. Okay? You cannot sleep. You're about to reach out to your phone and play with it. No. Notice you start saying no to objects first. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. To a thing. Once you master the thing, you're going to master the people. Once you master doing it with things, items, you go shopping, you see a bag that you like, okay? You see a bag that you like and you're like, no. No. It starts with items. If you cannot say no to items, you cannot say no to people. So that's the first thing. Start with the little things. The second thing you should do, Habibti, for you to master how to say no, is every time you are in a situation and there is a situation that you feel like, oh my God, I need to say no, but oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. Think about what's going to happen when you say yes. It happened with me at work before, many times. Many times it happened with me before. You know, I would say something like, Maryam, I want you to do this report. Back in the days when I was not saying no, I would stay at work until 10 in the evening. Why? Right? For no reason. It's not like I know what I'm doing. I just said it because of the sake of saying it, not because I wanted to do the thing, right? That's the first thing. And when it comes to you going ahead and saying no to a topic as well, or to a person, it doesn't mean that you hate them or you reject them. At work, I know what to say no to. I learned how to say no at work. If it's something that is not helping me build up that career, I'm not going to do it. Even in life, every time you are about to make a big decision, what will happen if you say yes? There is a guy who proposed to you, let's say, since I'm talking to the ladies today. If there's a guy who proposes to you, and you know, oh, I don't see good things in him, but I cannot say no, because if I say no, there might not be another man for me. If I say no, my family will push me if I say no. So let me say yes. And saying yes to something that you're not convinced with, Habibti, is deadly. Saying yes to something that you don't believe in is deadly. I said yes to a career that I didn't want to be part of. I said yes to an education I didn't want to be part of. I said yes to a business I didn't want to open. I almost said yes to a relationship that doesn't serve me. Saying yes to something that you don't believe in is deadly. Deadly. Nothing good comes out from you saying yes to something that you know is not good for you. So you start with items and then you ask yourself, if there's a person in front of you and they're asking all these questions, you ask yourself, what's going to happen if I say no, if I say yes? What's going to happen if I say yes? Is it going to cause me more problems or less problems? What is it going to cost? What is it going to cost me? I'm not going to allow it to cost me my peace of mind. If I'm going to say, I'll give you an example that's happening right now. And since we are talking about this, we are running the 10x event in Dubai, Alex and I, in October. Hello, hello. How many people now, they're approaching me because they want to partner, or they want to speak on the stage? What do I say? I can say yes, I can say no. And I say yes or no based on criteria. Back in the days, I'll allow anyone to come. But now I'm very intentional. You don't just come and let's go have a party. I say no. I'm so sorry. No, you're not going to be on my stage. So some people, I don't know them. Maryam, we want to be on your stage in Dubai. Okay, who are you? Do I know you? And by the way, anyone who want to do business with us in general, they have to have done some work with us. Like even some people who, let's say, want to be part of the affiliate programs, like when they sell tickets for us and we give them a commission, if they didn't buy the product, we don't give them that opportunity. So you say no. I say no. Some people is ulu, some people get mad at me. Yes, they do. Some people are okay, fine, thank you for so much, no worries. You say no. But when you say no, you know why you're saying no. When you say yes, you know why you're saying yes. But saying yes without actually knowing why you're saying yes is deadly. There is no way around it. There is no sugarcoating it. There is no like, oh my God, no, Maryam, if you don't believe in it, don't do it. Like, why do we have to force ourselves to do something that we are not convinced with? And the third thing you need to do, Habibti, if you want to go ahead and learn the skill of saying no, is because you should be selective. You should be selective. When you say yes or you say no, it determines how selective you are. When you say yes or you say no, it determines how selective you are. How selective are you? How selective are you? If I'm going to say yes to anyone to enter into my life, I'm allowing anyone with value, without value, the ones who want to help me, the ones who don't want to help me, the haters, the lovers to be in. Why? Why do I have to do this to myself? Why do I have to do this to myself? It is when I am very selective. It's when I am very intentional about what I want. I'm allowing more things and allowing more insights to come into my life by saying no. I'm being selective and I'm telling myself I'm not accepting anything. If ladies, if I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, look in your closet, the things in your closet are just anything or just things that you selected. Maybe things you just bought, but I'm sure many of the things you have are things that you actually selected. Many of them are things that you are actually selected. So learn how to say no. Learn how to say no, Habibti, because if you keep saying yes, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You will lose the skill of saying no, and that will result on you not going after the things that you need to go after by saying yes. And when you say yes all the time to things that serves you and doesn't serve you, you will not know how to say no. And many people are scared of saying no because they worry about losing people. Habibti, you will not lose someone who really loves you if you say no. And let me put it this way, you will never lose someone who cares for you if you say no. I will not lose my husband, Alex, because I said no, I'm not going to go do 1, 2, 3. Doesn't mean I'm going to lose him. Wabui, if Alex says to me, no, okay. Of course, I will not want to understand why. And again, with Alex, it's a little bit different because he's my husband. But if someone who really cares for you, if you say no, they will not judge you. Relax, they'll be like, okay. And they will try to understand, actually. They'll be like, Wabuyi, oh my God, Maryam, she's acting, I don't know what, she's being so weird with her, whatever, insights and whatever. Okay. So with that being said, learn the skill of saying no. And it's not something you say do overnight. It's an intention. The minute you make a decision, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no more of that in my life, no more of that, whatever thing in that doesn't serve me, what doesn't serve me is not in. The minute you learn that, Habibti, you start flying in life. I didn't start flying in my own life until I started saying no to groups that I don't need to be part of, no to ladies, friends who I used to be around, no to wasting time with people who don't help me, no to opportunities that doesn't serve me, no to even places I don't need to be in, no to shopping unnecessarily, no, no, no. I know what to say no to and I know what to say yes to. Because I am, as we said, the third point, you are being selective. You are being selective. You're being so selective. And when you are selective, Habibti, your value goes up. Not by other people, by yourself first. Because what many of us, we seek, oh my God, people to value us. Are you valuing yourself? Habibti, if people will not value you because you have a Louis Vuitton, a Jimmy Choo, or a Valentino, that's a great thing to have, but you have more to offer as a being. You have more to offer as a person. You have more to offer as someone who want to go ahead and crush it and do something massive with their lives. You have more. You have more. So saying no means you are selective. It means that you are valuing yourself. Even the friends that you are hanging around with, you say no. I'll give you an example. Our Alex, when we do our wedding in Dubai, we didn't do one wedding in Dubai. We're going to do it when we come back, inshallah. I'm not going to invite everybody. I'll say no. Some people are no, khalas, out, they're out, barra. Because of whatever they said about my marriage, about my family, they're not allowed in. Why do we allow people into our lives? Why do we allow people who are not wanting well for us into our lives? No, barra. Why? As my dad would say, Allah يسعدهم ويبعدهم. God may make them happy and away from me. So by the end of the day, guys, it depends on what you want. If you feel like by saying yes to certain opportunities will help you prosper, go for it. If saying no will help you, go for it. But if you say to something, you say yes, that you know that you should say no, that's a red flag. And you should address it. You should address it. If you're not selective, you're gonna be you're gonna be there with everybody all at the same time without any value, without anything. So if you don't value yourself, you don't go far in life. And then when you actually say no, it's an indication on how much you value yourself, of how much you understand who you truly are. That happens when you understand who you truly are by saying no. Maryam, how do I know this is good or bad? Well, I talk about it before, and it's not the topic for today, but you need to find your purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is, you're gonna keep happening. You're gonna keep making mixed decisions that doesn't have a clear direction, and so on and so forth. So by the end of the day, guys, if you want to go ahead and do something massive with your life, you need to understand that certain things in your life, for it to be successful, it needs to be accomplished and reached by the things that you need to go ahead and conquer. And I'm telling you, conquering sometimes requires you to say no to certain opportunities. Like for example, if some people I don't even go meet. Maryam, we are in town. So who are you? I don't know you. What should I say? What should I meet you? What is the intention of the meeting? Sometimes when I ask people what is the intention of the meeting, يزعلون. They get really mad at me. What do you mean, Maryam? What do you Sure, what is this? I'm like, I'm just asking, why are we meeting? I don't meet just because, oh my God, I'm gonna go ahead and have fun and I wanna go. No, I don't do that in my life anymore. I have a business and a life and an empire to build. I don't have time to go ahead and hang out like back in the days. Maryam, she's everywhere. She's just hanging out. She's hanging out with this person's house, at this person's house. She's going to the mall. She's hanging out in the mall. I don't know what she's doing. And then it'll be like, Wabuyi, like nothing happens because I didn't know how to say no. Classic. Every single wedding I had to go to. Why? Because I couldn't say no. Lobbies, I don't know the person. No, Maryam, she is my friend's sister's brother's wedding. Okay, why do I have to be there? لا مريم, if you really يعني هذا بعد واجب. I don't know her. واجب على عيني وراسي, but I don't know the person. Can you imagine how much time would I have saved in my life if I said no? How much drama or hash I would have saved in my life if I said no? That's why now I don't even go. Like even if there is a party, and what is the party with who? When they tell me, oh my God, Mariam, there is a party in Miami. What is the party? Who's gonna be in the party? Mariam, it's at 10 p.m. Shoot party at 10 p.m. No, I'm not going. I learned this from Cardone. Nothing good comes out at late at night. يعني الحين when I go out at night around 10 or 11, what good will come out at 10 and 11 in the evening? Right? So I say no to that. But then if someone tells me, Maryam, there is a party at the 10x Growth Conference, let's go. It's a party at the 10x Growth Conference, ASMA conference. It's called the conference. It's people who want to go ahead and better their lives 10 times more. I'm going. See, easy. Is it serving me? Is it helping me advance? Or is it trying to push me back? This is how you make every single decision. People will be mad at you. Let them be mad. Because as I said, those who really, really, really care for you, they will not be mad at you. Those who really care for you and they care for your success and they care for your advancement, they will not be angry at you. Like I have certain friends, I cannot meet them now. I say, no, guys, I cannot meet you. يزعلون, like they get mad at me. Oh my God, مريوم اتغيرت. When she became so famous, she ditched us. لا حبيبتي, my friends didn't understand. Oh, مريم, your business is fine. We'll meet another day. Sure, okay, done. It's because you know what you value. If you don't know what you value, you're gonna keep saying yes to things that doesn't serve you, but in fact, they waste your time. So I'm telling you how much time you will save by saying no. How much hustle, unnecessary hustle, that you'll save by saying no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do something bigger than that. I'm gonna be doing something massive in my life. I'm going to go ahead and accomplish more in my life. I'm gonna go ahead and be more in my life, right? And that happens by saying no. It doesn't mean that I say yes to every single opportunity. I have to analyze the opportunities. Even the people who are introducing me to the opportunities, I have to know who they are. If the people have ill intentions, I don't go around them, I don't talk to them, I don't even speak to them or even approach them, because people with ill intentions, that's all what they're looking for. Okay, guys, with that being said, I'm going to be ending the show today. We come to you guys every single Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. here in Miami. That's 8:30 p.m. in Dubai. We bring to you, especially to the ladies, a topic that will help you, which is pretty much a skill. Like last week, we had a different skill. Today we have the skill of saying no. Next week we're gonna bring you a skill that will also help you in a way or another become more of who you are. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning and make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and also sharing the content today. Let someone learn the skill of saying no, because I'm telling you, if you say yes all the time, it's deadly. When you say no to opportunities that doesn't serve you, it is then when you know that you are soaring. Let's go conquer. Bye bye.